Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Tech with Diwana, and this is the day 13 of AWS DevOps series. So today we will deep and dive into AWS CodeCommit. What is AWS CodeCommit and how you can set up the repository inside the AWS. So we will do a step by step process. So stay with me till the end. By the end of this video, you will be master of the AWS CodeCommit service, right? So see, first let's recap the what we will cover today. It is like a GitHub and the GitLab, but inside the AWS. So you know the simple what is the code commit, right? So see, and the what is the difference between code commit and GitHub. I have already mentioned in the document, so you can find from there. So first is the prerequisite. You should have the AWS account, IAM user, and the git install. I have already done on my system, and I have already the one AWS account. So you need to set up the AWS account first, right? So see, first we will create the IAM user. So let's move on the AWS console. I will not take more time. So see, first I will create the IAM user, right? See, so how you can create the IAM user? See, I am inside the North Virginia, so let me select that region. Don't worry. So you can select region as per your choice. See, so let me select it that, and first you need to create the one user, right? So let me show you. So first create one user. See, we will go step by step. IAM user and enable the programmatic access, attach the AWS code commit full access, and the save the credential. So see, go inside the IAM, click on that. See, so see how you can add the one IAM user. So go inside the IAM and select here the user, right, and create one user. I have already created one user for the day 13. And how you can create? So click on create user and write here the username. See, test user. So you can create in this way. Click on next and attach the policy, right? What policy you need to attach? So see, AWS CodeCommit full access, right, and the power user also. See, click on next. So create user. So don't worry, you can attach the policy later on, don't worry. See, so in this way you can create the user and enable the programmatic access and attach the AWS CodeCommit full access. So let's wait. See, refresh it. So see, user is added, right? So click on the test user and how you can attach that permission, right? So see, you can go inside the permission, add the permission, right, and attach the policies. Click on that and you can find from there AWS CodeCommit full access. So click on that. So permission we need to add, so let's wait. So where is the permission? So let's see. Permission boundary you can also set. So see, user roles and policy, right? So let me attach that policies. AWS CodeCommit full access. So click on that. So see, you can attach the AWS CodeCommit full access and create that policy, right? So in this way and those save that credential. So I have already done with a day13 user, so let me show you. So see, this is a day13 user, and the see what permissions I have attached here. AWS CodeCommit full access, and you can also give the power user, right? So we have done these things. I am user, so you need to first create one user and enable the programmatic access, and further you set up the git credential, IAM security credential, and generate the git the HTTPS. So here we will use SSH based. See how you can do that. So click on the day13. This is my user, right? Go inside the security credential and see. So go inside that. So see SSH public key for the AWS CodeCommit. So how you can create the public key and the upload here. So I have already set up this. So see you can set up in this way. First you need to install on your system one the SSH client, git SSH client I have already used, right? And you can find that video from the git session. So that's where how to install the SSH client on your system. So see I have already mentioned entire the command, so let me show you that first. So see in this repo you will find the entire the command. So see command.txt. So first you need to write the SSH keygen, and this is the command to generate the public and the private key, right? So you need to create that first, and you can find the what public key is showing there. So see let me show you how you can create. So I have copied it, and let me show you the right screen. See how you can create. So you can create like this. So SSH keygen -t, and the RSA is encryption method, and this is a bit and the 496 bit of the port. So click on that. So it will create a public and the private key for you, right? So in this way you can create the public and the private key. So let me show you the next ones. Move on the Chrome. So see, so you need to do create the that public and private key, right? And then upload public key, right? So here you see I have created that key as well, and the uploaded where in the SSH public key AWS. So once you will create that code, and you need to upload the public SSH key. So you will click on that code and write here your public code, right? So let's wait. So see let me show you that screen. See, so see enter the name which we want to save. So you can write the any name. So let me write a test key, and you can write the password what you want. Let's hit enter again. So see, click your ls -l. So see this is the test key public, and you can cat here test key dot pub, and you need to copy that key right from here, and the upload paste where you can paste here. Let me show you the right thing, and you need to paste here, and click on the upload SSH key, right? So in this way you can attach there. See, so I have already done. So let me show you that step. See, so I have already that is a prerequisite we have done. Create IAM user, right? And the set up the git credential. So we are using here the SSH method, not using like git HTTPS. So see in the AWS after updated the console in my account, that is not showing option to HTTPS method to create the like git repo. So that I am using SSH key best, right? So in this way you can create the public key and you need to update here, right? So once this is done, so let's move on the further step. See, and create the repository. So go inside the repository, here the code commit. So how you can create the code commit repo? So let's wait, see. So see, this is a code commit, and I will create the one repo, right? And we'll clone that repo and update the code inside the code commit repository. See, right now I am inside of the code commit. So click on create repo, and you can write the repo name. So you can write the, let's write your name, day 13 repo, right? And the description you can write it as per your choice. So click on create. So see, we have set up one repo. So click on the repo. So click on that. So it will take some time, so let's wait. So you can add the file. So let me add some file here. Click on upload files, and you can choose the files where you want to update. So let me upload something. So let me upload something that inside. So see, so anything you can update. So let me select something. So this is key. So let me upload something. So see, this is a file 1 and the file 2, right? File 1. So click here. I have uploaded one file, that is a 1 KB, and the author name, I can write here my name. See, and the email, you can write any dummy email. See, and the comment is optional. Create commit the changes, right? So see, this is done. This is a test file. We have uploaded one file, right? So how you can clone that repo on your local system? So we will use here the clone SSH. So click on that. So see, I have copy of this repo already copied. So click on that. So let me show you that right screen of Git SSH terminal. So see, ls. So see, where we are, we are in this folder, right? So see, let me clone git clone and write the repo name, right? URL. So let me copy that SSH clone. So I have copied it and write here, paste it here, right? Click on that. So see, git clone and it is working. So let's wait. We have uploaded one file 2.txt on the code commit repo, right? So see, so it will take some time. So let's wait. So let me write here the password. What password you have select while creating the private key, right? So see, plus, so see, day 13 repo that is clone here. cd day 13 and see the ls. So see, file 2.txt is here. So in this way you can create a code commit repo and you can clone it with using of the like public SSH key. So you need to generate first the public SSH key, right? So see, and let me update something from here. See, let me create one file here, echo this is my third file, right? And write the file name here, space, one more space, and file3.txt, tx, no worry, ls. So see, I have added here one file, and let's add it. So git add. If you don't know what is git add, so you need to watch my git videos first here. So see, git commit -m, and write here the message, this is my second commit. So see how you can add some files on the git repo, right? See, I have committed git push origin main, enter. So we have added here one file, file3.txt, and this file will be pushed on the inside of the code commit. So let's wait. So you can try from yourself how you can use the code commit to create the repo, and how you can access it, right? So see, so getting something error. So see, please make sure the correct access and the right and the repository exist. ls git fetch, see, so let's check there. So let's wait, or get status. Git push origin main, let me write the password here. See, so see, this is done, right? So let me show you the right screen. So further we will check yours. See, so see, so let me refresh it. So see, file3.txt that comes inside the code commit repo. So in this way you can create the code commit repo, and you need to install the first git on your local system, right? And you need to configure the create the one public SSH key, and you need to upload there, right? And create one the IAM user. So see, this is the entire step I have mentioned here, right? And I have already pushed in the main branch. So see, this is the entire step. So first you need to try how you can create the code commit, right? And how you can upload the file, and how you can pull from that repo. So this is for only the day 13. So we will deep and dive into like a code commit is done and the code build. So let's see you in the day 14, and then please try from yourself. You are getting the, if you are getting the any issues, any error, please write here in the comment section, and I am really help you to resolve that or any kind of issues related to code commit. So take care, bye bye.